little bit and just sort of talk about Ecotech?
So Ecotech's been on the go for about 8 years now. We tend to do a lot of large commercial solar and eco projects. But what we've been trying to do of late is bridge the gap between the two. And obviously you guys have been helping out with that.
Okay, great. And how long have you been working with us so far?
Oh God. What's that been, about 6 weeks?
Yeah,
I think about that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
something like that, yeah, not long at all. And what sort of sparked your interest in the first place with sort of our services?
If I'm really honest, probably Roman's LinkedIn account.
Yeah, and listen, it's getting harder to reach out to companies on a cold calling basis.
For sure.
You know, it's harder to get through the gatekeepers. It's harder for them to put you through to speak to the decision makers. And it's getting harder to set up meetings. So you guys are professionals, so it made sense to try a professional company.
I appreciate that. And what would you say the sort of quality of leads are like in comparison to any other lead agencies or internal BDMs that you might have worked with before?
They're all right. I've actually been, because I'm quite difficult to impress with in terms when we're using leads that are coming from an alternative source. However, for what we've been asked to spend, the return we're seeing on that as quickly as 6 weeks, I find to be really impressive.
Yeah, and we know that what I'm finding is that we're getting the decision maker in the meeting, and we know that they're serious about solar. Now, they might not have the funds just now, they might not be able to fund it just now, but we know that the meetings you're setting up for us, they're 100% serious. They want solar and they want to hear other options, and that's up to us to persuade them and introduce options and how to pay for it. But I know that every meeting I've had, I'm sitting in front of someone that's 100% wants solar in their company.
Yeah, I love it. And that sort of leads us nicely into the deal that you guys have just signed, which is always good to hear. Do you sort of want to touch on that a little bit?
Without obviously breaching any.
Yeah.
Murray, that's your baby.
Yeah, so that was a big transport company in Glasgow. So you set us up with an initial meeting online, and I did my presentation, and then we set up another meeting to go in and introduce our company face to face. Then we set up a third meeting to bring in one of the contractors to look at the roof, etc. And then the fourth meeting we went in and signed the contract. And they're doing it twofold. Firstly, it's a fantastic investment. They're a cash-rich company, so the deal's about £100,000. So, you know, we persuaded them that if you've got £100,000 sitting in the bank over 10 years, that's going to realise a lot more than just sitting in the bank. And the second big reason was they're going for public service contracts with councils, hospitals, and the police. And one of the top criteria now for bidding for tenders is what renewables do you have in the workplace? So they can now say they're 100% self-generated, well, 85, 90%. So they're confident they'll win more contracts now with councils and hospitals and schools and etc. So it was just about persuading them all the benefits of solar. I think they already knew.
This is the thing with solar as well. Like, as soon as you do one install, they often refer you to all of their other people they know. You might get some residential installs, you might get some other installs,
absolutely,
all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, they've got 600 drivers all making good money, and when they see that solar on the roof, of course we've got a chance of getting domestic jobs.
Yeah, sort of one final question for you guys. Would you recommend us to other companies that are looking to get more consistent workflow and also, just get more contracts under their belt?
So, there you go, Leslie.
I was just going to say no so that we can get all the leads. I wasn't being selfish then, right? Okay.
From my point of view, I've been doing a few exercises looking at domestic lead generation companies and stuff, And I would 100% recommend you guys because you are operating on a much higher level.
Appreciate
man.
that.
Well, yeah, really appreciate that.
Thank you guys. Well, pleasure being working with you. Let's get some more deals on the belt.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Love it. Thank you.
All right, speak soon.